consciousness is a parasitic consciousness. And this you can see in all the behaviors of the narcissist. So the narcissist is a user. They need to use you in every way, particularly your energy. And they are this consciousness is not very developed. So the kind of energy that it really can absorb to survive is very low level energy. So your negative emotions are very low level emissions of your energy. And these are what they can absorb more easily. They don't really get love and happiness. You'll notice that the narcissist is always a wet blanket. Like, they always want to ruin everyone else's happiness around them. They want to bring everybody down. They don't thrive off of people being in these elevated states of emotion because it's too much for them. They can't absorb it. So what they will do is then manipulate their surroundings to bring everybody around them into a lower state of being, like by every means. And they may seem, quite pleasant on the surface, but their comments will be based in negativity or critical or in some way negative to bring the energy of the people around them down, so that you are, you can go from a state of extreme, having a great time, having a lot of fun, to just sort of more subdued. You try to subdue everybody all the time and then bring the focus onto themselves and what they are doing. So if you are very like a human being with a full range of emotion and a very jovial, jolly person, and you get around a narcissist, they're going to try to subdue you. They're going to try to bring you down and make you more subdued, and maybe even downright make you feel badly about everything around you. And they do this in a way that's sometimes very obvious. They'll be complaining, nothing's right, critical. They'll be contrary to everything that you're thinking of doing or wanting to do, or what the group is doing. They'll be very contrary. They'll put on long faces. They'll seem down. They'll want to talk about their problems. In this instance, if people are really in a group and they're having fun, they'll try to bring it around always to them, and usually how they're such a victim and how or what their problems are, or what they're critical about, etc. So this is very difficult when you're around people who are normal and are normally interacting with each other on an organic human level, and the energies and even exchange, and you're having a good time. And then there's a narcissist in the group. They don't like this because number one, they don't get it. They don't understand most of what's going on with the organic humans and the emotions that are happening. And they don't like that all the attention is not on them. So in every way possible, they're going to direct the attention to some way, even if they're quiet, even if they're silent. They may not say much, but with the things that they do with their body language, or they'll make small comments here and there that try to bring the attention back to themselves and bring the energy of the group to a low level. And this is also done on a personal level. Anybody who's interacted personally with these creatures knows that if you come home and you're ecstatic about something, say you got a promotion, or something wonderful happened, they will try to throw a cholera infested wet blanket all over that right away, immediately, and to bring you down. They can't share in your joy because they don't know what that is. They don't have the capacity to feel joy. They pretend to be happy. They pretend that it's pretended only. It does not come from a place of genuine emotion. They don't have genuine emotion. They only have remembered affect of emotion. And that's very, very different from having the actual emotion itself. And observe this with the narcissists in your life. Observe how they sort of hesitate a lot before reacting. Their facial expressions won't be quite right. Their reaction times will be off. And they have to sort of think about it before they react or act because they don't know organically what emotions are. And this is the parasitic consciousness that has gained control of this reality and all the systems of control. They manipulated the organic human being to create systems of control for them, to control our every waking moment, essentially, and under the societal systems in which we are forced to live, in which we're born into, and there's nothing to be done about it, except to ignore them. Because here's a thought that you should consider. If you think that anybody has power and control over you, you are incorrect. Why would anybody have any power and control over you unless you give it to them? Nobody is better than you. Nobody is more powerful than you. Nobody. So why are you giving up all of your autonomy? Why are you giving up power and control to anybody? And I'm talking to anybody. It doesn't matter who it is. These people do not have power and control over you. I don't care if it's government, you're whoever. You have to give it up willingly. So think about that.